football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Virginia Cavaliers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Clemson's offense making their way on the field today. You get a matchup on paper, Kirk, that really seems to favor this dominant defense. And unless this offense can do something special, it feels like yards and first downs are going to be hard to come by today.
What this defense does a really good job of is negating any ability at all to run the football. It puts you in obvious passing situations, and then they turn it loose and get after the quarterback. I feel bad for the offensive line and especially the quarterback today.
And it's complete with a shovel pass. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. Second down play here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean.
A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. The Tigers will send their punt team onto the field.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. You can open up other aspects of your offense.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. So Virginia's offense gets their first crack now. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Give it to the back again. Refuses to go down. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. First down and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Mason. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And the Cavaliers are moving quickly down the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of play. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. It's a fumble. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Boy, the offense catches a break with that ball going out of bounds. They retain possession and still have a chance to come away with points inside the red zone.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Touchdown, Virginia, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. It's a quick grab. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball at the 34.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Throws it to the right. It's incomplete, broken up nicely. Now there is a flag on the play back in the offensive hit area. That offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. And the Tigers will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Choosing to return the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. On the ground, it's Mason. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. The Cavaliers will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Cavaliers moving quickly down the field here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Makes the grab on the move. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So far, it's Virginia on top, Kurt. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's got it right near the end zone. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They routed the football on that pass and able to keep him short.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. The Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
He's got it in the open. Tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. First down here for this offense. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The quick throw out left, complete. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Here's the second down play.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. On the run, he'll let it go. What a catch! Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. All right, here's the toss play. Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Touchdown, Tigers, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. On first and 10, looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Mason. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Here's a first and 10 play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The pass is intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Let's look for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
He's down after the catch at the 12, a red zone opportunity. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, Clemson. A great catch and run for 6. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the PAT is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Cavaliers offense is back out there on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Stone.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
They look to throw it here on second down. Makes a quick grab. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. And the Cavaliers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking right, this one caught.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
That's caught. It's Mason. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
Makes the grab. It's Stone. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He cannot escape. It's a sack. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. And it's blocked. The kick was low. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And talk about a good, competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good, competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Virginia offense is back out on the field now. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. It's a run. Running back's got it. They'll tackle him at the 27.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, we're going to see that quarterback Floyd try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They've got him down out near the 40.
This is a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Getting set. Here's second down. And he drops back in the gun. Punt over the middle. It's Mason. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. The Cavaliers look to keep this drive moving. On the ground, it's Mason. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to pass. It's Jackson. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, and I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Grab down the middle. It's Stone. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. And the Cavaliers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia. And that will give them the lead now. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The offense continuing to build momentum. It's 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Sims. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught quickly. Breaking free with the 35. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Quick completion to the tight end. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big.
He's in the clear. At the 10 now. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. And here comes the Virginia offense back on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They'll try the option play here. Breaks free. Has the 1st down and more. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks loose at the 40. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. And there's the handoff. Breaks into the clear. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. The penalty backs him up, 1st and very long. From the shotgun, drops back. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense really clicking here. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And tests the middle and gets stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
And here we see the quarterback read the 2nd level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
We reach the end of 3 in this playoff game. Deadlock, a classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. Heading to the 4th quarter, who can step up and make a crucial play in this pursuit of a national championship? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. He'll hand it off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play. Positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff. It's Voorhees.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Penalty sets him back, makes it first and long. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught over the middle. It's Voorhees. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Touchdown, Cavaliers. They jump on top now here in the fourth. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And here's the return. Oh, the ball comes loose. And it's the kicking team making the recovery a special teams disaster. And the Cavaliers offense is back out there on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking to pass here on second down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Grab behind the line. It's Voorhees. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line.
A lot of times, this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here, the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line. But how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
The field goal's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Turner looking to create better field position. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Linebacker shifting around now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down. 2nd down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, with over 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris, down by a couple scores, you have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they're going to rely on their defense to try to get a quick stop or get a turnover and somehow get that football back.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Working clock with the ground game. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
They're able to convert. Now it'll be 1st and goal at the 6.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
1st down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Offside.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. He did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. But we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. They'll try to run this one in. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of a player. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone.
And that is just a great job by this defense on 3rd down. Getting penetration, they come up with a loss. Now, it's a big decision. 4th down, as an offensive coordinator, you've been going backwards. What do you call it?
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he will be stuffed for no gain. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Thompson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's complete. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. The Tigers looking to run some tempo here. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep for late game heroics. This one is dropped. No one around him. He couldn't make the catch. Incomplete. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. To short completion to the tight end. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. And the quarterback will just clock the football. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. First down, looking for more now. Heads out of bounds after a big gain. They couldn't produce enough of those plays when it really mattered, though, today. Hudson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, that's the first step, Chris. They get the touchdown to bring them within 1 score, and now they got to get the ball back. They have to stay focused here. They're going to need a little luck with such little time remaining.
On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves.